I mentioned in my last video 2 seconds ago, I just bought a bottle of wine and my mood has worsened. But actually, I buy wine to help my mood improve. The phone. Hello. Good, can I help you? Can you call me right back in 2 minutes? I was going to talk about my experiences with sex. Just so phony. I guess, like, sex, girls talk about it in this excited, animated way. They're very excited. It's like juicy. It's like the best part of the story kind of way. But in my reality, it's almost always bad, actually. My sex has never been good. And once I figured that out, then I don't know. And figuring that out helped me in a lot of ways. I think as young women and as little girls even, we see like little movies like Thimble and Sleeping Beauty, and we're taught to that this romance or sex, in our mind, sex and romance are the same thing. And it's good. It's very good. Sex and romance, good. But, oh gosh, I feel so, but it never, in my experience, it's horrible. It's never good. It's rarely good. It's never been good. It's usually horrible, awful. I mean, it just makes me feel, the last few times I've had sex, well, from 31 to 35 to now. At first, I don't know, when you're young, sex is so hard to figure out. And then, in my early 30s, I had a couple of extremely bad experiences where I was very, physically hurt. Well, first I was physically hurt. Someone was very rough, extremely rough. I didn't think he would be. He was East Indian, and at the time I was like 32 about, and I was living in San Francisco. I was kind of new. I'd been there for like less than 6 months or less than a year, and I didn't have a lot of familiarity. I think I was there about 6 months. I didn't have a lot of familiarity with different cultures or men of different cultures. because I lived in this all-white town, and this is pre-bad economy. So in San Francisco, when I was 32, let's see, I might have been 31, 32, around there. The economy was still good, and I had sex with this East Indian man, and now after being around Indians, I'm like, oh my god, they're just horrible, they're just terrible, all of them. You can't even like order a room, you can't even walk in shorts, you can't even do anything around them. I can't believe I had sex with one. But I was new, and this guy was at a nice hotel, and he was being gentlemanly, and he gave me lots of money, right? It was all good cues. Like, one cue that was missing for me was his culture, I guess, you know. I just wasn't familiar with his culture, that culture so much. And he was really harsh. I mean, I was in pain. I cried. And I was hurt. Like, I thought I should go to the doctor. I thought something had been damaged, and I could have had damage, but I didn't go to the doctor. I mean, my lower abdomen muscles weren't quite the same. Like, I couldn't physically move like my lower abdomen, or use my lower abdomen the same way. I mean, it was really bad. Really bad. And then after that experience, about a month later, I had another horrible experience. They kind of go together. You know, I guess you're on a roll. And then after that, you know, I didn't, the second incident was really hard to get over. Like, it was very scary. Very scary. And like men, I felt like my neighbors kind of sensed this victimness, and they kind of got like, victim, oh, now you're attractive because you've been hurt. That's how men are. Oh, if I can rape you, then you're so attractive. And women fight over them and get jealous and do all kinds of retarded things for men.